Many times a student will say that they want to work with people, that they want to help them, and they might not be 100% sure of how they would go about doing that on an educational basis. Here at Syracuse University's Falk College, a student can work toward a degree in human development and family science, in food studies and nutrition, in public health and social work, in a profession that will allow them to help people.
This, I can say, has been a lifelong desire of mine, is to be in the helping field. My very first job at 15 was working at a daycare center, so it's just a passion that's within me.
The field of human development and family science is a study of children and families using a lifespan approach from infancy all the way up to older adulthood. Students in this discipline have had coursework, have had research opportunities, have learned from the best in the field about how to make a difference in the lives of people.
I'm what they would call a non-traditional student, so I've had experience with working, but to have that education back it up has been a great experience. I believe it's made me an even better human service worker.
I actually was a biology major first. I went over to public health because I felt like it provided an opportunity to do more with assisting communities and populations.
Public health is about monitoring health and making informed choices for communities both large and small. It is an opportunity to meet people in lots of different contexts. It's really about interacting at that very interpersonal level, and in doing so, you find out a lot about those communities and those people, and you also find out a lot about yourself.
At the American Red Cross for my internship, I do presentations on how to prepare and respond for emergencies for various age groups.
At Falk College, our students work with people in the community all the time, in area hospitals, with refugee populations, in clinical settings all over the community.
Nutrition is such a vast field, and you can really work in any sort of atmosphere that you want to. So when I looked at SU, I saw that it was a lot more science-based courses, and that's what I liked about it.
We have a nutrition science and a nutrition program, and they are based upon hardcore sciences. We have nice facilities on campus, and then we have a lot of volunteer opportunities, but we have nutrition-specific opportunities. Students do take a research class, but we always have opportunities for doing research for credit, volunteer or paid.
So I actually worked at BBB, Brockway Dining Hall. I got to work with the supervisor and create new vegetarian dishes. I started working with Dr. Horacek on her research. There's just so many things to do. I wish I could do everything.
Here at Syracuse University, we've built a food studies program that really looks at questions of power and politics in the food system.
Food differs from every other aspect of our lives because it's not discussed as a right. I think the topic of food is focused on health and nutrition and getting your vegetables, but what people aren't talking about is some people aren't eating at all. I'm interning at the United Methodist Church Food Pantry. I think it's a great experience to have, kind of seeing more on like the daily operations, but also in the background trying to learn, how a pantry runs, how funding works, human rights, women's rights, class relations. And I think that's why this program is so important, because it's not just about food.
My name is Nathan O'Donnell. I'm a junior here at Syracuse University. And also I'm an Air Force veteran. This next semester I had the opportunity to see what the workforce will be like as a social worker at the Syracuse VA.
Well, I think students who come to our School of Social Work come with a strong desire to be of service to others. And that is so pivotal to what social work practice is all about.
I knew that there was a great need, especially in the veterans community, so I wanted to be that advocate for people to get to the right resources. Current academic goals are to graduate with my bachelor's and hopefully move on to my master's at Syracuse.
After graduating from Falk College, many of our students go on for master's degrees, or we prepare students to go on for licensures and end credentials.